Aloha, friends and race fans. We are back again at Obsidian Mountain Raceway for round 2, part 2 of the Aloha Invitational Pro-Am Tournament. Final 8 teams of round 2 will be taking on the OMR, focused on advancing to round 3. It's 6 seconds or less of white-knuckle racing, not just against another team, but the most unforgiving mountain they're facing. At a time, the teams race down the mountain, hoping the next round is where they'll be found in. All drivers here know if you want to get it done, follow the #1 rule: keep your roof to the sun. Let's go to the pits and see which teams are on the starting grid for tonight. All right, kicking us off tonight, Group 5, Indiana DIECAST Racing, led by Tane, driving his Lamborghini Veneno. His teammate, Crazy Jimmy D, is in the Lamborghini Scion FKP 37. And they're going down the mountain against Milestone DIECAST Racing, led by Shotgun Cowboy in a Corvette C6R. His teammate, BK Miles, is in a C6 Corvette. Group 6, we have 4-6 DIECAST Racing, led by Bug in his custom 70 Chevy Nova. His teammate, Baby Girl, driving her 80 Corvette. And they're going down the mountain against Diehard DIECAST Racing. Cut Rocker leads DDR in his Nissan Leaf Nismo RC02, and his teammate Bert Buzzard is in a Nissan 300ZX. Group 7's gonna be Numbskull Racing. Numbskull's leading his team down in his Ferrari 288 GTO. His teammate, Num Jr., driving a Ferrari F50. And they're up against none other than Manchild Motorsports, led by Papa Pugsley in a Jaguar I-Pace E-Trophy. His teammate, Matt McDriver, is in a Jaguar F-Type. And our final group of the night, we got Lord's Racing League, headed up by Big C in that Mercedes-Benz 500E, and his teammate Amanda, driving that 2019 Mercedes-Benz A-Class. And they'll be going down the mountain against Pole Boy Racing. Pole Boy leads his team in the Aston Martin Vantage. His teammate Lucky Jackson in an Aston Martin 177. Let's get them up to the top and drop that green flag on this night of racing. Good luck to all you drivers, and keep your roof to the sun. All right, race 1, we got Milestone on the inside, Indiana DIECAST led by Tane on the outside. Here we go, down the first divided straight into that first turn, down the pipeline, and Milestone has a big lead with both their cars. Both them Corvettes crossing the line, 1-2. Tane does a brake lock there just before the finish line, gets smacked by Crazy Jimmy. But everybody across the line that first race. All right, here we go. Both the Lamborghinis are in the chase position now behind Milestone Racing. That C6R taking the lead down the pipeline through Calamity Corner, down Memorial Drive. Here comes Tane on a pass. Nice pass down Memorial Drive for Tane over that Corvette C6. Here we go. See the C6 there driven by BK Miles blocked out Tane, but Tane comes back on the inside of Memorial Drive and through the valley turn to take over second place. Very nice pass there. All right, race 3, back to the top. Milestone back on the inside. Tane on the outside of Shotgun Cowboy. And Cowboy's taking the lead down the pipeline once again, being chased very closely by his teammate BK. BK trying to get around his own teammate there. Tried real hard. And it's going to be Tane and Crazy Jimmy D coming in 3rd and 4th again. All right, here we go. Same formation. Lamborghini's got to get up in front of those Corvettes somehow, some way. But it's going to be Shotgun leading them down Memorial Drive once again across the finish line first, followed by BK Miles then Tane and Crazy Jimmy. As the Beatles would say, second verse, same as the first. All right. Here we go. Shotgun leading them down on the inside. BK on the outside. Had a lead for a second there on the divided straight, but it's all Shotgun down Memorial Drive and across the finish line. And a repeat of the finishes. Last race for this group, and barring some kind of miracle for them Lamborghinis, it looks like Milestone's going to be advancing. They lead them down the divided straight into that first turn and down the pipeline. BK right up on Cowboy's butt. Hits the curb there and slows him down. And that's going to be a wrap for Group 5. And Milestone Diecast Racing with the big 41 going on to round 3. And Indiana Diecast going to take up some seats in the box there and watch the rest of the races until they can come back for a future race. All right, now we got Die Hard Diecast on the inside of 4-6 Diecast Racing, and the Nissan's leading the way, and whoa, Bert got up on that rail there and did get smacked as he crossed the finish line by Boog in that custom Chevy Nova. All right, for lap 2, we have Cut Rocker in the pole. Bert's on the outside. Bert had a lead there, but there goes Cut Rocker, leading him down the pipeline to Calamity Corner. Bert rolls it coming out of Calamity Corner. Cut Rocker's across the line, and Baby Girl in that 80 Corvette made it across the line. And there sits Boog. See if we can catch what happened to him. Oh, he got up on the outside right there. Smacked the crap out of that Skyway billboard. Boy, that billboard's taken a lot of beating this tournament. And then right there you see Bert coming out of Calamity Corner and just had a bad line way too fast. Rolls it and gets a ride down Memorial Drive for a DNF. All right, now we got Baby Girl on the outside of Cut Rocker. They're going to lead this group down the divided straight into that first turn. Cut Rocker makes a break, followed by Bert. Oh, Bert gets up in the guardrail, does a little smack, spins him around, but he manages to cross the finish line, holding on to second. And wow, I thought we were going to have a bad smash up right there. But he managed to get the car down the mountain. Mostly in one piece. All right, Cut Rocker on the inside. Bert Buzzard on the outside. Baby Girl and Boog in the chase positions. And there goes that Leaf Nismo just flying down Memorial Drive through the valley turn across the line. Bert comes in a distant second, and then Boog and Baby Girl for third and fourth. Chevys need to step it up a gear if they want to get in front of these Nissans. Cut Rocker leads them down once more. And down the pipeline, he leads the way, breaking out into about a 5-car lead. Down Memorial Drive, does a little drifting there. And Bert almost got around him. And oh, Baby Girl just caught the guardrail there just before the pylons. But managed to get across the finish line, staying on the track. Keeping the roof to the sun. That's the important thing here at Obsidian Mountain Raceway. And for the last time, they're going down the pipeline through Calamity Corner. Oh, Bert just took a bad hit right there. I think Baby Girl helped out a little bit with that, maybe. Cut Rocker did cross the line, and bam, slam. And wow, yeah. Medic's going to have to check him out for that one. Look at the air he gets right there at the top of Memorial Drive, upside down, does a barrel roll over onto his roof and just slides. Almost got back up on his wheels right there, but that outside wall prevented it from a full recovery. And we got Die Hard DIECAST Racing moving on to round 3. And it's going to be 4-6 DIECAST Racing. Boog and Baby Girl, come on up to the box at the grandstands here. Join the rest of the participants. And let's check out this next race between Numbskull Racing and those Ferraris up against Manchild Motorsports in a pair of Jaguars. And Numbskull and, oh, Papa Pugsley got totaled right there as he fought with Numbskull for first place. And I'd have to say, Numbskull won that one. There's Papa Pugsley. Car seems to be okay. Let's see what happens there. Just gets squeezed out. Not enough room on the inside right there. Flips it over, takes a side roll. And that's where he ends up at the top of Memorial Drive, coming out of Calamity Corner. All right, here we go. Now we got Numbskull and Numb Jr. up front. Matt McDriver's in the 3rd position, and Papa Pugsley coming from 4th position, moving up to 3rd, fighting for that 2nd place with Numb Jr. Numb's not having anything to do with that. He's spinning and blocking and spinning the other way. I don't know. We're looking at some NFL football moves right there or something. Maybe some fancy driving, dribbling from the NBA. All right, Numbskull leading them down again, chased by Papa Pugsley. That eye pace right up on the bumper of that Ferrari. And there they go through the valley turn, and it's going to be Numbskull, Papa Pugsley, Numb Jr., and Matt McDriver. Lap 4, Numbskull on the inside, Papa Pugsley on the outside, leading them down the divided straight. And into that first turn, Papa Pugsley had a bit of a lead, but Numbskull takes over. Look at that fight for first place. Papa Pugsley wins going down Memorial Drive as Numbskull spins out, almost blocks the other 2 cars. Everybody managed to get across, and look at that time of 5.12. With all that fighting going on, they were flying. Papa Pugsley wins that battle coming out of Calamity Corner. Numb Jr. getting a bit of air action right there. Did a reverse wheelie. And wow, that was, woo. Gonna have to watch that again. Papa Pugsley in the pole position for the first time, leading them down with Numbskull on the outside. The I-Pace taking the lead through that first turn, down the valley turn. There goes Papa Pugsley. There's those Jaguar I-Pace. Oh, wow. Just missed Numb Jr. Looked like got smacked up at the top there. Let's take another look. Yeah, ran into the guardrail. Both the Numbskull's cars got sideways there. Numbskull Jr. got the worst of it as he lost position to Numbskull and to Matt McDriver. But Junior and Matt taking DNFs on there, not being able to skid across those lines. Papa Pugsley leading them down one more time. This is a hell of a battle. And there goes Papa Pugsley leading them down the pipeline into Calamity Corner. Here comes Numbskull putting on the charge, gets to his bumper, but can't get around him. And Matt's going to take 3rd, and Numb Jr. taking 4th. And wow, the score doesn't reflect that battle. That was some great driving from both teams. But it's Numbskull Racing moving on to round 3. Papa Pugsley, Matt, come on up to the box and join the rest of us as we watch the rest of these races. So we got Lord's Racing League and Po Boy up. Po Boy's on the inside, and LRL has their work cut out for him as Po Boy has the fastest qualifying time in that Aston Martin Vantage, and showing it right there with a 5.12. and probably a 10-car train lead on the rest of the pack for that first win. We got Lucky Jackson on the outside as the Aston Martins are leading the Mercedes down. And it's Po' Boy in the lead going through Calamity Corner. Lucky's in second place. And here comes Big C. Oh, and Amanda rolled it right before the finish. Couldn't get across the line. Did hit the laser, but did not hit the checker. And you got to cross that checker to get that point. Wow. Lucky, unlucky roll there. At least she's all right. And she can get back up to the top of the mountain for this next race. And Big C ended up taking second, which I failed to mention, but he's on the outside now, and look at him go, takes the lead into that first turn, but there goes Po' Boy in that Vantage, spins around coming through Calamity Corner, makes it through the Valley turn and across the line, and Big C ended up losing that second place to Lucky as they came out of Calamity Corner. All right, and the Aston Martin's back up front. Mercedes in the chase position. Big C on the inside, right behind Po' Boy, going into that first turn and down the pipeline through Calamity Corner. Big C gets sideways, loses a lot of speed, and Po' Boy easily crossing the finish line first for that race. And yeah, I think we were supposed to see that the race before. The production and editing office will get a memo on that. All right, race 5. We got Po' Boy on the inside and Big C on the outside. Big C in that Mercedes takes the lead out of the gate, but it's Po' Boy, all Po' Boy down the oh my goodness, we just lost Lucky Jackson up there coming out of the pipeline as Po' Boy crosses, followed by Big C and Amanda. And yeah, let's go find Lucky. Oh, Lucky, not so lucky. And I got a feeling that Skyway sign. Oh, look at the bend on that billboard. Wow, I'm going to have to start charging drivers for maintenance fees. Look at the, wow, just ripped that billboard. Wow, crazy, crazy racing. A crazy impact, I should say. Final race of this group, final race of the night. Which one of these teams is going through to round 3? Big C has the lead going into that first turn, but it's Po' Boy once again down the pipeline through Calamity Corner, spins out. Big C catches up but can't get around him. Lucky's coming in third and Amanda in fourth. Wow, just some crazy driving right there in that replay, getting up 2x2 in that Calamity Corner. And there you have your final results. Lord's Racing League is going to be watching the rest of the race from the stands with us. And Po' Boy going into that next round. So congratulations to all these teams. Milestone DIECAST Racing getting their second team going into round 3. So they got 2 teams advancing to round 3. Diehard DIECAST Racing, Cut Rocker, and Burt Buzzard going into round 3 with those Nissans. Very formidable force. Numbskull Racing in those Ferraris. Round 3 is going to be insane with all the cars that made it through from the first 4 groups and these 4 groups. And Po' Boy Racing. Po' Boy and Lucky, very lucky tonight with that one crash into the Skyway billboard. Oh my goodness. I know the maintenance crew is going to be busy for the next few days putting the track and billboards back together. I hope you all enjoyed the racing tonight. Thank you all for tuning in. Thanks to all the drivers participating, those that are watching from the grandstands now, and those that are continuing on into round 3. Appreciate you all very much. Thank you for making such amazing builds and all that. Until the next race, aloha, and keep your roof to the sun.